off, get the other side of the boat.
Only light on gear. There it is. Look at that, man. Yes! He's a fat one.
That's on that Vexed double-header whiting rig with our bottom bling.
Spiking slippery fish. It's also handy if you're cutting up chili.
About 8 now, I think. Nice ones. So Tim's hooked up as well. Hey guys, welcome to another video. We've come out today with a bit of a mission to go and do something totally different to what we normally do, and we are going King George whiting and sand whiting fishing, but we're really targeting King George. And today what we're going to show you, or we're going to attempt to show you, is a new product that Vex is just bringing out, and it's totally going to change the whiting fishing game. We've come out really early and the weather was supposed to be absolutely perfect. It's supposed to be 40 degrees, 41 degrees today, no wind. It's like the perfect conditions. We've got out here, we caught a couple of squid, it's been nice, and then it's just blowing up. I'm crouching down behind the side of the console because it's so bloody windy. I'll give you a quick look. Might not look that windy, but it is friggin' howling. It's blowing 25 knots. And we've just done our first quick drift, which I'm gonna put a little quick video. The wind is terrible, but first drop, and Willie's already got a fish on the brand new bottom worm. So this thing, I'm gonna give you a quick look at it, but we're gonna keep looking around for some more good spots, keep drifting around, and hopefully we catch a few King George whiting today. So stick along for the video, guys. I literally just turned the camera off. It happens every single time. And Willie's just lifted himself up a kg. So that was his, what, second drop or whatever, Willie?
Yes.
Come a bit close. We're gonna hide behind the wind here, but come a bit closer and give us a look.
He's gonna slap. He's a nice one. Look at that.
It's a nice King George. It's the target species.
Yes, you only need a 16-footer to catch these. You can even do it in a 12-footer. But he's just overdone it, and he's got a 30-foot contender.
Nice.
It's a nice one on the bottom worm.
So.
Oh yeah, he's slippery.
Look at this thing. Nice.
Bottom worm, baby.
So this is the rig.
This is the new Vexed bottom worm. So basically, why use a sinker when you can use a fish catching sinker? So, as the Karate Kid says, twist on, twist off, or the other way around. Nice little circle there with a bit of bottom worm there. So if the bait comes off, you've got a bit more of a chance. And then up here, I've got the squid tentacle bottom worm assist that I can just twist on and off of my blank rig there. Easy system, you can swap them in and out. Single long shank, single mutus. You're away, guys. I can catch 3 at a time here. Why bother catching 1 at a time when I can catch 3?
Right, we're gonna go set back up on drift and start bottom worming.
There we go. Oh, that's Bobby time. That's a King George, mate. That's a King George, Bobby.
Is it a King George?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I reckon it is.
Bloody windy. Oh! Oh, look at that! Yeah! Lift him up, give us a look, Rob. Oh, it's a nice. Nice one. That's on the bottom. How's that? Bottom of the rig. Micro meat. Exactly right, what Willie just said. If he had a sinker, he would have caught nothing. And there we go. Ripper. So you'll get plenty of these things while looking for KGs. There we go, I was just dicking around. And oh, baby. King George.
Look at that box.
That is
self-release.
That is my second King George I've ever caught in my life. And I caught it on a bottom worm.
I think I might. Oh, Bobby.
Look at that. There we go. I think Bobby's on as well. But there we go. My second King George. Bloody stoked about that.
Nice fish.
It's not huge, but I was using a pink one and I actually got him on the middle hook, the worm on it. I got to put that worm back on, but whew.
Nice.
Dirty now, right?
All right, so the wind's finally just dropping off. Like it's been another half an hour, and it's like manageable now, right? So
yeah, I think it's we're going to be able to stay on ground. We're moving too quick, so we weren't catching many poo-poo fish, but the King George were having to really go pretty quickly to keep up and eat the baits. But we've got half a dozen. Now the wind's dropping, I believe that we're going to get stuck in, because the advantage of that strong easterly is we've covered a lot of ground from, you know, basically closer to the shore all the way out, so we know where the fish are now. Every time we've gone past a particular area of broken ground, it's been bang, bang, bang. Yes! Oh yes! Yes! Ah, you bitch! I got the Geordie! Woo!
What do you got?
Geordie, just loosen your drag, mate. Geordie, baby. It's only a little one. A little baby wiener, but it's still a Geordie. He hasn't taken. He's got one too. Yeah. We're on, baby.
Anyway, I gotta go.
Yeah, you get that one, that's better.
So, go and have a look at my rig. And, yeah, just give it the So, I was just dicking around on the phone, and while I was dicking around, to Gatesy, and then another little King George whiting, my second King George whiting I've ever caught. And you got one as well, eh, Tim?
Third. I did.
Oh, Willie got one. He got his third one. So there we go. That was on the bottom one, the bottom worm. So I think we'll go and do another pass.
I'm on.
Willie's on again. Quick.
What sort of drag have I got?
The Jenny drag.
Oh, I got a goldfish, a Torrelia.
Torrelia. Bobby's got.
Yeah, I'm on a rod though.
King George. Hold on.
Oh yeah!
Here we go, here we go, here we go, Rob. He's got another
down,
one.
A bit lighter.
So this one, he's gone to the lighter rod, but this one's on the top worm. So let me grab that. Oh, look at that. That's on a circle hook with that worm on it. Not the biggest KG, but we've got another one, hey?
Beautiful, good job.
I think Willie's got another fish. I just saw his rod flicking around. We've got a skippy.
It's a Jack Crevalle. Jack
Look
Crevalle.
at that. Little skippy. So the rig works for skippy as well, eh?
What? Are you serious? I think I might get the gristle gripper out.
Gristle gripper.
This is a gristle gripper. It's a handy tool for handling spiky and slippery fish. It's also handy if you're cutting up chili and need to take a pee.
Give us a quick rundown on the rig.
Oh, the rig? Well, that's my new bottom worm. So that's the bottom worm. See the stretchy worm? So basically the bottom worm is there just as a bit of a teaser. It's centered, okay, it's stretchy, it's TPE, not blowy proof, but it's fairly resistant, into a little circle hook with a little bit of flasher at the end there. So you put your bait on there, that acts as an attractant. If you lose your bait, you still got a chance with the worm. Not saying you fish them. Oh, you're on, that rod's on. And then coming into my new bottom Noster rig. So I've got basically a 360 spinning swivel. I didn't want the the 3 knots. You know, with a normal 360 you've got to tie and tie. So this way I can make that nice and heavy, because I don't like using light stuff for whiting. You don't need to use fluorocarbon for whiting. Some of the people over east say you gotta use fluorocarbon, then they put a piece of red tube on there. I mean, come on guys, think about it. So anyway, we're into that, a nice little circle as well, and then up the top, because why not catch 3 at a time? Why not? Why catch 2 at a time or 1 when you can catch 3? And that's a very ugly bait presentation. I'm not proud of it, but it's gonna work. So that is the bottom worm rig here.
Give us a look at the heads.
The head. So that one there is designed to take a single circle hook, as it is, a single long shank. I've got the same setup with a long shank for the yankers that don't like circles, you know, yank 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 is. And then I've got another one with a double hook assist that you can jig as a sort of a micro.
Just show some benefits of this, how you can undo it and change it.
Oh well, if I want to change to a bigger one, I can just go yoink like that, and then yoink that back on. And if I'm cruising along, Bobby Linguini's just taking his shirt off. If he catches a big one and I want to upgrade my bait size and hook size, I can just go, you know, love me, straight off, twist the other one off. It's like wax on, wax off, just like the Karate Kid. So I can change between colors and sizes, and I can just easily switch on and off there. Same with these things. Look at this. So basically, if my hook craps out, or I want a different hook, a different size or whatever, I can just twist it off and twist it back on. So I can put a size 4 on the bottom and a 6 on the top if I want to. I can change different colors. It's just I suppose a system where you can switch in and out very, very easily. A very efficient sort of rig to use. And again, heavy. That's like 50 pounds. If you hook a gummy on there, you get 2 big fish on there. It's good to have a stronger main line there, because it's carrying quite a lot of load. So that's heavy, and then basically there we go. You can tie an assist off there too, like a little bit of line and a long shank if that makes you jingle. It's up to you.
Willie's just hooked up. Whether he's got a King George, who knows?
Might be a Jack Crevalle.
What do you think?
I don't know. It's a little bit heavy. It's a Jack Crevalle, definitely.
A little skippy?
Yeah, it's a skippy.
What do you got?
It's a skippy, bro.
Or a King George whiting?
Come on.
Oh yeah!
That's a skippy.
That's a nice one.
It's a nice one. Watch your fingers.
Oh.
Hey! See? They never come off the... So he ate his finger and gill. Oh, look at that. He's a rookie. How many King George have you handled before?
Not many, because I've only caught 3 now.
Yeah, so that he just took that little cube of squid.
And that's on the bottom worm.
Yeah, so he didn't eat the bottom meat, like the micro meat, bottom worm. I can't even remember what they're called this time. But there he is. He's a King George, and he's not going to be the last. You watch. I'm going to catch another one. I'm going to catch a 53.5 centimetre one now. Hey.
It's a nice warm day in Perth, 41 degrees today. Oh, whoa.
Might be Georgia, I don't know.
We're in a plane going over. Seaplane.
It's giving a bit. Yeah, Georgia!
No way!
Georgia!
How good's that? Georgia. Another one, and that's on that worm just above the bottom.
He's gonna kick, yeah, far out.
Man, this thing's killing it, hey?
I know.
And that's a circle hook on that one?
Yep.
Friggin' hell.
Cool.
Nice. Put that one in the esky, eh?
Yep.
So we're getting there. I think we've got about 8
rod?
now.
That rod behind you? Bobby? Oh, which one? Sorry.
Just throw them in the bait tank here. Throw in there, and I'll sort them out. But we've got about 8 now, I think. A couple nice ones. So
Timmy, you got one? Timmy?
Tim's hooked up as well.
You've been very quiet.
What do you got, Tim?
I had a wrasse.
Oh god, useless. We're not fishing anything super special, just broken, weedy, sandy bottom, and every now and then we'll see a fish come through, but nothing super special on the sounder. But I think it's just those little patches And then, oh, what have I got? Couple shit fish in between. He's still on, and he's got off. I think you got to weed your way through the shit fish to find the good fish, don't you, Bobby?
That's it, mate.
Totally glass. Oh, got whacked then.
Look at that beach loading up. People.
Yeah.
You can see there's a bit of a sand patch that we're coming through. It'll be hard to see on the GoPro. Bit of weed and a bit of sand.
Oh yeah.
Tim's on. I think Rob's on.
This could be a double.
Oh what? Big talking now, mate. That's a big call.
Big call, isn't it?
Big nice blowy I'm calling it for.
Different.
Swimming. Go on, Tim.
Can't swim me.
Big flatty.
You got two. No.
Flatty.
Big flatty.
3 metre flatty.
Oh, look at
On
that.
the micro.
Oh, good.
That's a real nice one as well.
Oh, get it. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
man.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
It's all happening when you see that.
Watch your
That's
feet.
the same micro meat you just
That
got
was on the
bloody
micro.
full on.
That's a real nice flatty, Tim.
Yeah.
Don't get spiked.
Gristle gripper. Yeah.
Bristle gripper. Yes. Yeah.
Look at that. That's a ripper flatty.
So that was on the bottom micro meat again. And that muscle colour.
We're keeping him, mate.
Vex dominating the flatties this summer. Buckaboos in the river and micro meats out the front here.
Now the KGs, eh?
Now the KG's next. Nice
Look at
fish.
it. It's this colour. What's this colour called?
That's chili mussel, mate.
Chili mussel.
Chili mussel.
It
Look at
was
that.
going to be called something else.
What was it going to be called?
What was it going to be called?
It was going to be called love mussel. But
He stopped it. Like
the fun police
He's the fun
stopped
police.
it.
Love mussel, there's nothing wrong with it. Like
So should they have called it the love mussel or the chili mussel? Let us know in the comments below.
love mussel.
It's bloody nice out here, isn't it?
Oh shit, that's good.
Oh, oh, Tim.
I'm on
Oh God.
Whoa.
I'm on two.
Are you really? Gosh.
Not this the Georgie. This is something different.
Oh, Tim's got another one.
Oh no, he's here.
Double.
He's got his little buttery
I got
and a
big
George.
I got the flatty guy.
Oh, Rob's got one. Nice one.
Oh, Bobby.
I think I've got one as well.
Oh, look, I got something good, eh? Look.
What do you got?
I don't know. Big flatty, I reckon.
I think I'm
Bring
on.
the gaff.
Quick, lift it up.
Oh man, I can't move this.
Dummy.
Dummy, Bobby.
I'm actually gonna.
You got the gaffer in there.
I got a net.
Hurry.
It's under the floor, under all that stuff.
Quick.
I got a gaff. It's absolute mayhem out here. Oh, here it is. I can see it. Let me get the.
It's a massive flatty. Get. Oh, it's a huge flatty. Quick, get a net.
Big flat.
Get under the floor.
Net.
Shit.
Net.
Hold this, Tim. Quick. Hold this.
Chaos.
He dropped Richard's hat.
Oh.
Look at the size of it. Bottom worm!
Oh, it is insane. That is
Bottom
huge.
worm!
On the bottom.
Look at that, man.
Yes!
That is absolutely
You
huge.
thought the buckaboo was the lure of the summer for flatties.
Oh,
guys!
Nice flatty.
Yes!
He called it too.
I knew it was a flatty or a gummy, one of the two. That's why we That's why we make this nice and strong. See, 50 pounds? Because Sam Whiting and King George don't care. They
that,
don't care.
that is
Oh,
a
yes.
monster.
That is a flat edge.
Look at the size of it, man.
Yes. Look at that.
Did I have anything on mine, Rob? Or was nothing?
So, a blue
Insane.
spot flatty. So, in WA we get bartail flatties in the river and we get blue spot flatties and longhead flatties in the ocean. These are much better eating than the ones out the river. I think generally the fish in the Swan River are good eating, but bartails are veiny. I just find them veiny and I don't think they're a very good eating fish, the flatty out the river, but blue spot. And that there is the new Vexed bottom worm on the micro meat head. So if I had had a sinker on this, I might have caught nothing. He might have eaten those ones, but I'm claiming it as my fish catching sinker. It's new, it's different. Try and keep up, boys.
That's a ripper. We'll get a couple
I'm so
of
happy
pics.
with that.
Let's have another look on the sounder here. And we've moved out a bit deeper, and you can see there's a few, looks like a few fish there on the bottom. So whether that's KGs or whiting or whatever it is, but there you go. There we go. Moved out a bit deeper. Bit more of a sandy bottom. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, a little bit more sandy.
And here we go. Here we go. Straight away. Look at that. Give us a look at him. Look at that. So he's using a clear worm there on his rig. Another nice one. That's a real nice one, eh?
Yeah.
Fresh bit of squid.
About 400 long.
Real nice. And that's all we're fishing. It's not really, doesn't look super sexual, but boom, we've already got a couple sandies and then a nice big KG. Look at that. You're a ripper. Put him in the tank. You got something, Tim? No.
I don't.
Willie's got something.
Tim, got this?
You got one?
Yep.
We're right here.
Any good?
We're going to push this here.
Oh, you watch that rod if you can, Rob.
Yeah, mate.
Decent one, eh?
Yep.
How's the weather? It's just, this morning it was absolutely shit house, and it's just glassed right off.
Landing there just in case, mate.
You don't need a landing.
Just in case.
You'll be fine, mate. It's
I've
on the
seen you
floor.
lose some of the best fish I've ever caught in my life. Because you're a googan. I had one fish in the net and you managed to lose it. A snakehead around 10 kilos in Thailand.
Oh, God.
And then the fishing guide
Come on,
lost
Jenny,
the other
tighten
one.
it up.
What sort of drag is it?
Come on, Jenny.
I fished 4 pound lure, I can't remember.
Come on. That old Daiwa reel.
There's a root, mate. It's 15 years old. Just shows.
He's got a double header.
Landing net, please. Landing net, please. Landing net, please. Landing net, please.
You don't need the landing net.
Oh, come on. Look at him. I'll just let it go. I'll just let it go.
Let's pull it close to the blade.
I'll just let it go. Might as well just take it off and throw it back in. That's big.
Oh, there's
It's big.
That's a good
It
one,
was on the
man.
bottom. It was on the. It was on
That's
the.
a good whiting.
Don't slip it over the side.
You got him?
Yeah. That was on the. That was on the bottom one too. Yeah. Look at that.
That's on that. Oh, you've gone to, what, how big's the head? 40?
Yeah, put a smaller one on with lighter line. That's why I had the Jenny drag. But basically, yeah, look at that. He ate that worm. It had bait on it. We're not using these without bait, but that little bit of worm, that's just like having a hamburger just wrapped in caviar. Like, you just want to eat it.
And
You
Tim's,
want to eat it. Even Tim can catch it. Look how easy.
Tim's gonna
Jack
skip you.
Bell.
I got a skippy.
and my line.
All right, do you want to go deal with that?
Yep.
Bottom worm, baby.
King George, he's got a King George. Here. Oh, look at that.
That's what it's all about.
Double.
Doubles. Sandy on the top, Geordie on the bottom. So that bottom worm on the bottom has caught 70% of our, oh, he's on 70%. And just turn around and have a look at that. Turn around.
Leave my
70%
rod.
of our King George have been on that bottom. What would you call it? Hooked jig. Oh, look. On the bottom too. There you
on
go,
the bottom
guys.
as well.
Proof is in the pudding. There you go.
Thanks for Tim.
I leave my rod for 1 minute. An old matey, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. So this is on the love mussel colour.
Hey, stop saying that. That's the name I wanted. Tim stopped it. Why, Tim? Why did you stop me calling
You
it
can
a
only
love
get the
mussel?
love mussel at TackleWest.
Yeah, rubbish.
Chili mussel.
Can only be served by a love mussel. Have you got that one on there? Is there one on there? No,
That's ain't a ray, mate. Hold this, let me just throw a stick bait.
just play it easy, man. It's not going to reach you, I don't think.
Just a bit of light flying.
Just see what it is, man. Play it like real soft, man. It's a whiting rig. It's not designed for this.
Oh, maybe you should design it.
Looks nice and easy. Oh. Maybe even loosen a bit more.
I'll have to go the other side of the boat. You walk around it?
Yep.
Billy's on.
Oh no, it's another one of these.
Another one. What are these things?
Right, this line's right.
Now got to go the other side of the boat again. He's going back the other way.
Oh, there might be big.
Every time he sees the boat,
Could be a
Going.
snapper.
it could be. Willie, where are you going? Oh, mine's under the boat again. Your way. So I'm not inside you. I can go.
Well, it's big fish on the sounder.
I actually reckon snapper's a good call.
Oh, mine's off, aren't
Yeah, I know. I think you're
I
right.
had two on.
Head shaking.
Couldn't go any lighter on gear. We're getting it, it's coming. There it is, colour.
Get the lens
Get-
net.
get the net.
Look, you're required.
Net behind you. Oh no, it's gone to the motors.
Okay, it's okay. Nice and easy. Got him up.
Yeah.
Just go easy on him, mate, because all those hooks are, these are whiting hooks, man. They're light.
What is it?
Well, I didn't get a good. It was right at the back of the motor when it came up.
I got colour, but I got really light line. I've only got 8 pounds.
I need pink. You got a shark.
Shark.
You got a shark, buddy. Like a pool. It's not a shark. You ready? Oh,
Gummy?
it is a shark. We're loaded with sharks.
That might be a gummy though, eh?
Get the gut. No, he's not a gummy.
Do you want to eat him?
Nah.
You want to hang
Nah.
them?
Why?
Please.
You want to land it?
I'll just wait for Bobby because mine's still under control, I think.
I'm try and land later.
Oh, I got lost the.
Those nets are the worst to try and push through the water. Got it.
There we go. Look at that. Bottom worm catches
A shark.
a shark.
Shark.
Can you keep it?
Oh,
I think it's turned off
I think
anyway.
it took every hook,
Can you
Willie.
keep these? Just I'll trunk them, we'll keep them.
Yeah.
Right guys, so we're pretty much going to wrap up our day now. It's actually been friggin' awesome. The weather like totally glassed off, and the fishing was just on. Like once we come across a few patches of these King George, like it was friggin' on, and it was so much fun. And it was, the number one thing is so accessible. Like it was, yeah, anyone can go and do this. And I guess I'll give you a bit of a look at the results for the day. And you can see that's like the best eating fish you are gonna get. Super easy to catch. All on the brand new Vexed bottom worm. This is a new thing that's come out, and Willie's going to tell us, I guess he's told you a couple times today, but we'll wrap it up I guess and tell us a bit more about this new product that's coming.
I guess the traditional paternoster rig is, you know, 2 droppers and then a sinker on the bottom. I've found that you catch, I reckon, 70 to 80% of your whiting on this bottom dropper. The top one, you do get them when they're chewing hard, but you tend to get, you know, herring and skippy and all those other fish on the top as well. So I thought that sinker's just hanging there doing nothing. Why don't you utilize that? So turn your sinker into a fish catching tool. So we came up with the concept of bottom meat. So we just thought we'd stay ahead of the pack, all the sheep, and we'd create a baby bottom meat. So this is called bottom worm, okay? Tim's had problems with them in the past when he was a kid, but he fixed it with a tablet. So then basically, then I thought, well, why don't we just create a whole new system? A double dropper rig is generally a dropper loop. And if you get your hook bitten off or it snaps, you got to throw the rig away. So I've come up with a system using the same twist offable, if that's such a word. See this little clip here? Basically what happens with that clip is I can just twist that off. If I want to put a long shank on, like this one, I can twist that on. A bigger one, a smaller one, if I want to change the size of the head. This is not just a rig, it's a system. So that same animal, right, I can twist onto here. I didn't want the 360-degree swivels because there's 1, 2, 3 knots there, 3 knots there. So your whole rig's got a lot of bloody knots. So I thought we'd create this little system, which is a lot lighter. It hasn't got as much metal in it as a traditional 360-degree crossline sinker. And then we'd just create something like that. There you go. So you can switch them on and off, and if you get that straightened or you hook the bottom and crap out the hook, you can just twist another one on. So that there is bottom worm circle, bottom worm long shank for the yankers, you know, the guys that can't use circles to do that. And then we have bottom meat junior, so it's just a tiny little bottom meat. So this is good. It's got a nice flat bottom, so it'll stay on the bottom and puff up sand as you're bobbing along. So these will be good for snapper and stuff as well. And then the baby little micro meat, so this comes in this size too, but imagine that this is more of a lure or a jig that you can put bait on, but imagine that in the river for flatties. Oh my god, once we get over Buckaboo, we'll pop these little babies out and crank them.
And I guess
there they are, yeah.
The other thing to show everybody as well is just the assortment of colours and sizes, and there is just everything here.
3.5 grams all the way through to 130 grams. Bloodworm, cockle or pippy, depends what stage.
Show them the love mussel.
Don't, just leave my love mussel alone. So this was called love mussel, but because Tim's so stiff, he made me change it to chili mussel.
Chili mussel's much better.
Like love mussel, I think would have been better, but how about you guys decide? Why don't you just send some comments and see what we think? Love mussel or chili mussel? Red worm, that's the red worm. This is my squid colour. That's sandworm. So we've thought about this, guys. We haven't just done, and then we've done the crazy ugly orange because everyone wants that colour too. And a pilchard muley if you're in Western Australia. That's it, guys.
That pretty much wraps it up, guys. All this stuff will be available at TackleWest.com.au and our 3 stores. But I will see you in the next video.